You're listening to Eagle 102 KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Getting ready for the second game of the night from the high school gym, opening round for the men in this 98th Bowling Green Invitational. Mark Frenick, Maddie Ingram here in the high school gym. We'll be joined with our radio audience at the conclusion of that Louisiana Van Far game, which Van Far is leading very late, 30-28 is the score in that ball game right now. So a tight one. It might go to overtime, so we'll stay on air with that one until its conclusion. And, of course, you can watch our game in its entirety right here on KJFMradio.com or the KJFM radio app. Bowling Green and Clopton. Clopton, the 2 seed. Bowling Green, the 7 seed. We'll talk about it when we start the pregame show for you next, right here on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by N Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
The Eagle 102 keys to the game.
That game is over in the other gym. The radio audience will be joining us shortly. But keys to the game for Clopton and Bowling Green. I think Clopton cannot sleep on this Bowling Green team.
No, Bowling Green is definitely a very physical team. You're going to see quite a few athletic guys out there. There's going to be some dunks that are thrown around. But whenever they're given some room, they stay in a ball game. And so they're going to put the pressure on, and Clopton's going to have to be on their A game to make it through this one. And
Bowling Green just can't be too freewheeling. Clopton, a very structured team. So offensively, they can't go faster than they're capable of. Yeah, and so whenever you think about Clopton, Tony Francis has a philosophy. You know, he has things that he wants his team to follow by and things that he wants them to do. He said this one time, and it kind of stuck with me. Well, yeah, you want to outscore your opponents, but we're not just going out there to outscore them. We have a plan, and we have to follow through with that. And, you know, they could be playing great basketball. They could be winning, but if they're not doing what he wants, he's going to let them know about it. So he loves structure, and he loves fundamental basketball, and so that's exactly what you're going to see out of the Clopton Hawks. Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups are coming up from the Bowling Green Tournament on Eagle 102.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020 or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And we welcome our radio audience joining our audience on KJFMradio.com. Mark Fronick, Maddie Ingram here in the high school gym. They're just moments away from tip-off here in the second game of the night between the 2-seed Clopton Hawks, the 7-seed Bowling Green Bobcats, and the starting lineup for Coach Craig Smith's Bowling Green Bobcats. They're 5-7. They'll start number 0, a 5'10" senior, Brandon Gamm. Number 50 tonight, a 6-foot junior, Marcus Starks, in the starting lineup. Number 10, a 6'4" junior, Blaine Bryant. Number 23, a 6'3" sophomore, Jace Eskew, and they're getting ready for the national anthem. So we'll take a break, come back with the rest of the starters after this on Eagle 102.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020 or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy, conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
All right, again, our starters for Bowling Green, number 0, a 5'10" senior, Brandon Gamm. Number 50, a 6-foot junior or senior, Marcus Starks. 6'4" junior, Blaine Bryant gets the start tonight. He wears number 10. 6'3" sophomore, number 23, Jace Eskew, and number 32, a 6-foot senior, Zach Gibson. For the Clopton Hawks, the 2-seed in this tournament, 13-4 on the season. coached by Tony Francis. They'll start a 6'2 senior, number 1, Tyler Kuntz. Number 3 is 6' junior, Chase Hall. Number 11, a 5'9 sophomore, Jordan Genowine. Number 42, 6'4 junior, Cash Evans. And number 44 is 6'3 sophomore, Kane Evans. So there's your starters for both sides. The band plays the fight song, and we're just about ready for tip-off. Blaine Bryant will jump center against one of the Evans boys, you would think.
Yes. I'm going to assume it's Kate.
Yeah, they're still huddled up.
Yeah.
I got a recap, I guess. The band was not happy last night.
Not happy?
Not happy at all, because someone at the scores table, I don't think it was Coach over there, but they played the recorded national anthem instead of the band.
And they were here to do it.
Yes, they, I guess,
I would
didn't
be
turn
frustrated.
around.
Yeah.
So it is Cash Evans jumping center, and Blaine Bryant wins it back, but it bounces off a couple of guys, and Clopton ends up with it. Here's Chase Hall. Clopton in the road blacks with the gray numbers and lettering. Slight trim of red on those numbers. Bowling Green in their home whites, trimmed in red and black. Even though they're the lower seed, they're the hosts of this tournament, so they get to be the home team on the scoreboard.
Naturally.
Evans with it, out high, over to the far side now for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz fouled as he went to the net by number 50, Marcus Starks.
So that is his first foul, and it's the first foul of the game.
Starks was putting on a dunking showcase before the first game.
He has to get warmed up somehow.
That was like an hour and a half ago, though. Tipped and stolen. Here's Gibson for the Bobcats. 45 seconds in. Gibson, a couple of spin moves, has to scoop it back as he lost his balance, and Bowling Green keeps possession. Here's Starks. Thought about the three, takes it back out to the near side now, and Gam going to be called on a travel.
First turnover of the night. That one goes to Bowling Green, and so ball will be in possession of Clopton. As you mentioned, wearing black tonight.
Minute gone here in the first. To the far side. For some reason, they've got a foul on the board from the last game, I think.
Yeah. No, that's Marcus Starks.
Oh, well, that's right. 50. 50.
50.
Yeah. We were talking about 50 in the first game. That's why he's wearing it, right?
Yep.
Out high, the block, Brandon Gam. He'll bring it up the floor. To Starks. Can't we just pretend he's wearing number 1?
That'd probably be best. He's pretending he's wearing number 1,
yeah.
Right?
He definitely isn't built like a 50, that's
No.
for sure. He's going to take the long three to the far side. No good. The rebound grabbed by Kane Evans. Kane hands it off for Hall. Now for Kuntz. Kuntz to Cash, and it's taken away from him. Uh-oh, we might see something here. Early going. Dunk!
A big slam dunk from Blaine Bryant.
Oh, bringing out the sideshow early. 2-0 Bowling Green on the Thunder dunk. Over to the far side, Tyler Kuntz. He puts the long-range three through. Whew. That's a good answer to a dunk, right?
I would say so.
Tyler Kuntz with the tray.
So Clopton takes the lead.
Off the feet of Starks, and the loose ball. Well, we're going to have a foul against the Hawks, I believe. And that's on Chase Hall. His first, team's first. 5:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Starks to inbound. For the Bobcats. Bryant hands it off. Askew, his shot goes askew. It's the first time I've used it.
Yeah, I was wondering how long you been sitting on that one.
2 years. That shot stripped and out of bounds. Or are they going to call a foul? Just out of bounds on Gam. It's going to stay with the Hawks with 5:15 to play in the first. 3-2 Clopton. Bowling Green wanted to travel. It wasn't. Drop it down and out of bounds. They tried to hook a pass around Blaine Bryant.
Trying to find Kane Evans down low. He got tangled up with Blaine Bryant.
3 minutes gone. Only one bucket aside for each team. Starks thinking about three, puts up the three, doesn't drop the three. And the rebound off the head of Genuine back to Bowling Green. Here's Gam with it. To the near side for Eskew. Drops it off Gam. Over far side. How about Gibson for three? No. Evans the rebound. And here comes Chase Hall. Hall bounce pass for Genuine. Genuine trying to find his way to the baseline. Kicks it out. Here's the three ball. No good. And Cash with the rebound. That one no good. And Blaine Bryant picks it up for the Bobcats. He takes it over the top of Cash Evans and puts it in. He's got all four for Bowling Green, and the Bobcats lead by 2.
It's tough to do, and Blaine Bryant, he's got a good vertical, so able to do it.
Genuine for the Hawks, trailing by a point, midway point of the first quarter. Bounce pass. Oh, now into the center of the lane, and a foul going to be called on Gam. His first, team second. And to the line goes number 42, Cash Evans.
So we have Starks and Gam with a foul for Bowling Green. 2 on the night for the Bobcats. 3:54 to play, 4-3. Bowling Green leads Clopton. Clopton looking to tie it here.
And the first shot does go through. That was high off the iron before it went down.
Got lucky there.
Yeah. Shooter's touch. Second shot for Cash. A little more traditional on this one. Gives Clopton the 1-point lead. He's got 2. 3:50 to play here in the first quarter. Opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational is a 2-7 matchup. Starks out high with it. To the free throw line. Kick out. Into the ball game is Neil Rainey. To Eskew. Good move. Finds a little room. Center of the lane. He drops it through. Jace first 2 points. Bowling Green ahead by 1. 6-5, 3:20 to go here in the first. Bounce pass to Kane. Over the far side. Ooh, corner. Genuine for 3. In and out. Put back. Kuntz too hard off the glass. Eskew the long rebound, and here comes Bowling Green again with a 1-point lead. To Rainey. Now it's to Starks. Bounce pass to Jace. Didn't really bounce. He just kind of trapped it on the floor. Rainey. Ooh, Clopton folks wanted a charge there. Rainey doesn't hit the shot.
Playing the part well is Kane Evans.
Here's Chase Hall. Hall looking for room up top. Gave up his dribble. Now hands the ball off to Cash. To Kane on the baseline. Skip pass. Now to Kuntz. Room on the baseline. Up, in, and a foul. Going to be on Rainey.
His first. Bowling Green leading in fouls. They have 3.
Clopton leading the game. They can be up by 2 if Tyler Kuntz hits the free throw.
Kuntz has 5 points. He's the leading scorer for Clopton.
Gam and Starks checked out. Craig Smith not afraid to make changes in that lineup, and a 3-point play makes it 8-6. 6 of the 8 scored by Tyler Kuntz. 2:20 to play in the first. Opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. Down high with it is Drew Dalton. Dalton gives it to Rainey. Got quite a bounce, off of Kane Evans. Ends up throwing it away, and here come the Hawks. 6 minutes gone in the first. Kuntz to the hoop. He lays it off the glass for 2 more.
Now with 7. Excuse me.
8.
Radio math is hard.
Yeah, that shot a little long. Oh, but somehow, I'm surprised that didn't hit something up above the backboard.
And I think Coach Tony France is thinking the same thing.
Who shot that?
I believe it was Rainey. Or
Yeah.
excuse me, Dalton.
That's right.
Both long blonde hair.
Yeah, I was so confused by
The shot itself?
Yes, that I forgot who shot it. Well, Drew, he cut the hair. Shot no good this time. Down to 1:07 to go in the first. Kuntz with the Hawks ahead by 1 to Genowine on the near point. Back up top, that shot is in and out. Kick out rebound, but right to Chase Hall. Now long 2, that one splashes home for Cash Evans. It's 12-9 in favor of Clopton. Bowling Green can tie it with a 3. Here's Dalton with it. It's a near side for Rainey. Rainey gonna take it around the defense. That shot no good. Couldn't get around Kane quite clean enough. Cash gets the rebound. And here's Chase Hall to Tyler Kuntz. Down to 14 seconds. They'll play for the last shot. Here in the first, down to 10. Genowine with it out high. Works past Sideshow and puts it in.
First points for Genowine on the night. 14-9.
And the long-range buzzer beater is not long enough. 14-9 our score after 8 minutes. Back with the second quarter from the opening round of the Bowling Green tournament after this on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by N Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
14-9 after one quarter. Clopton leading Bowling Green. Just looking at some scores. Jordan Genowine with a couple. Cash Evans with 4. Tyler Kuntz with the other 8 for the Hawks. 2 for Jace Eskew, 3 for Drew Dalton, and 4 points for Blaine Bryant. And we have a 5-point game after one. We already had a big dunk from Bryant in this one, Marianne. And
I missed the excitement. I was over there with a game that ended with a 2-point win by Van Farr.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting as well, even for a low-scoring game. We had some moments in our first game, even though Ellsbury ran away with it. Here's Eskew for Bowling Green. He's going to put the high arcing 3 off the rim, no good. Traced down by Tyler Kuntz. 15 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Opening round, this 2-7 matchup. Maybe a little tighter for a while there than Clopton wanted, but they're up by 5 now. Big key for them was don't sleep on Bowling Green, and they learned that pretty early.
We know Coach Tony Francis talked to us earlier this week, and he was concerned about Bowling Green. He said that they're getting hot at the right time, and it was a concern for him.
Here's a 3 near side. Evans can't get it to fall. And back the other way is Gibson for the Bobcats. Zach Gibson, little stutter step, puts up the long 2, rims out. Tip up rebound, and Evans picks it up for the Hawks. Ahead to Chase Hall. Hall. Couple of between the legs dribbles. And takes it to the far side for Genowine. Genowine for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz started hot in this ball game. Kicks it off to Evans. Kane off the glass, no. And the rebound grabbed by Marcus Stark. Sporting number 50 tonight, and that pass over the head of Eskew. That's hard to do. Jace, pretty big guy.
So while I may have missed it, obviously being over in the other gym, do we have a particular reason why he's sporting number 50 that we know of?
He brought the wrong jersey.
Okay, so no, there is no special reason this evening. He just wanted to give it a different look, maybe throw Bowling Green off their game a little bit and stop looking for number 1.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I know that's probably what took place.
Yeah, that's an alternate theory that we've not discussed prior to now.
Hey,
here's Kuntz.
In the other gym, they're knotted up at 11 apiece between Winfield and North Callaway in that semifinal or that opening round action.
With it is Kuntz, puts Starks on his back, turns around and scores. He's already got 10 points. Make it 16-9. 2 minutes into the second quarter, and we're going to have a foul against the Hawks. Hall picks up his second.
It looks like it's been a pretty clean matchup over here as well, as that's the second foul for the Hawks here in the half. Bowling Green only has 3.
Malik Marshall into the ball game. Checking out Chase Hall. I think there was one other change. Jason Hain in, and he travels. Bowling Green does. Just into the ball game, Jackson Charlton called for the travel. Two minutes gone here in the second. Pretty nice thing. They're doing a 50-50 tonight for Malik Marshall's mom.
And happens to also be Marcus Starks' aunt.
Yes. But, you know, communities coming together.
Absolutely. We've seen it all season as there'll be another 50-50 drawing going on for Derek Feldman. We've seen them do that at Clopton and at Ellsbury this year. So, you know, this is part of the great community atmosphere.
Here's Marshall with it over to the far side for Genuine. Genuine, mid-range, shot no good. And the rebound picked up by Charlton. Jackson ahead. Stolen away. And here comes Clopton. Kuntz with the Hawks up 16-9. Marshall to Kuntz. He's just going to toss up the three. No good. Charlton had the rebound knocked away from him, and here comes Kuntz. 1-on-3 to the hoop, off the glass and good.
And that didn't take long. Coach Craig Smith wants to take a timeout to talk about it.
18-9, the Hawks lead the Bobcats. 5:07 to go in the half on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Bolin Chevrolet, and Sun Window Company.
I'm Alicia Koenig, owner of Remax Realty Shop in Bowling Green. Whether buying or selling, you need an agent who has the right connections and strategies to help you reach your goals. Remax Realty Shop team is here to help.
I'm Mark Long.
I'm Allison Miller.
I'm Les Orr.
I'm Kelly Crane.
I'm Zach Miller.
I'm Brittany Kidd.
I'm Zach Browning.
Whether you want someone to take the wheel for you, or maybe you are just feeling overwhelmed with the process, give us a call today. We'll both be glad you did. Remax Realty Shop, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Coming up on 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Clopton leading by 9 at 18-9. Here's Gam with it for the Bobcats. Over to Starks. Back to Gam. Near corner for SQ. Couple of crossovers, finds the range for three and puts it through.
That's beautiful.
I like his footwork.
I do too. Jace has a nice stroke too.
Over to the far side, Marshall with it. Now for Kuntz. Kuntz having a big first half, already at 12 points. As the Hawks lead by 6. Evans with it. Kane out high for Kuntz to Cash. Cash works around Bryant, and he's fouled.
It's one of those just, little bit of contact underneath the basket is going to get the whistle every time.
A couple of pump fakes really drew in 3 defenders, and it ends up being Drew Dalton that got the arm. And the first shot is long. He was 2 for 2 from the line. Misses that one.
Checking back in the game is Zach Gibson for the Bobcats.
And for a 7-point lead, he puts it through. So 1 of 2 for Cash. And here come the Bobcats again. Gam to Bryant. Back to Gam. And he is fouled on the baseline by Kane.
You can't stick those knees out. You can't stick those hips out to try and help him out of bounds.
Well, they canceled school tomorrow here at Bowling Green.
Okay, good
There's
to know.
a long three. Askew with another tray.
Trays.
Getting Bowling Green back in this ball game, 19-15. Marshall, pass back for Genowine. Genowine, free throw line. That shot a little bit long, and Bryant grabs the loose ball for the Bobcats. Bryant all the way off the glass and in. Good first step for Blaine Bryant. And it's 19-17. 2-point ball game, timeout on the floor, 3:32 to go in the half on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Got a 2-point game, 19-17, 3:25 to go. Almost thrown away by Genowine. Kane bailed him out. Now Kuntz works against Starks. Lob pass for Cash. To the near side, a three is no good. Tip up rebound, tipped up again, and Kuntz ends up with it in the corner. Oh, almost taken. Cash too close in, and he traveled. Wednesday closings and cancellations at this time include Bowling Green and Bonsell.
Along with Clopton, who just texted
Clopton
in.
as well, yeah. Stay tuned to KJFM Radio for when weather conditions take a turn for the worse, and find updated closings and cancellations anytime online at kjfmradio.com. Here's Blaine Bryant with it. To Marcus Starks out high. Now Jace to Gam. Little scoop pass, and somehow Bryant got it back. Low and off his fingertips. He was able to reach down and grab it before Clopton could. Here's Gibson out high to Gam. Gam. Bounce pass for Blaine Bryant. Back out. Here's a three. Gam. In and out. That would have been for the lead. And Cash Evans for the rebound. Ahead to Genowine. For Kane. Kane to the hoop. And he's fouled. So Kane going to the line for the first time. 2:10 to go.
Looks
Askew.
Looks like this is going to be a low-scoring half, much like the game we just got done with. At the end of the first quarter, we were in the teens as well. Our first half, we were in the teens as well.
That shot is short. Well, Kane misses his first opportunity from the line tonight. Marshall checks out.
Drew Dalton returns to the ball game for Brandon Gam for the Cats.
One more. And Kane short on that one. And what do we have? We're going to have a violation against the Bobcats.
I think Drew got there after Evans had the ball in hand.
Yep. And he missed it again. And Blaine Bryant the rebound. Good job moving Chase Hall out of the way without committing a foul as well. 19-17. Clopton leads by 2. Here's Gibson. Bowling Green wants that three. They'll take a long two, and this game is tied.
Zach Gibson with the bucket makes it 19-all with 1:50 to go here in the half.
That's his first bucket tonight as he stepped inside three. And back the other way, Hall to Kuntz. Down to a minute 38 to play in the first half. Oh, good cut. Shot got him too tight, did Kane. He was almost behind the backboard. Couldn't make the adjustment. Gibson for Bowling Green to Starks. Fakes the three, steps inside. Little scooper. And the putback, one-handed off the glass by Blaine Bryant. He's got 8 points, and Bowling Green pulls ahead. Minute 10 to play here in the half. Hall for the Hawks. Trying to direct traffic. Guarded closely by Gibson off his shin now. Picks it back up. feeds Kane. Evans back to Kuntz. Had a big first quarter. He has 4 points here in the second quarter for a dozen in the game, but kind of haven't seen him over the last 5 minutes or so. And now a tip and a take. Eskew. He'll go up. He'll try for the dunk, and it comes back on him. And a foul against Bryant on the rebound as he got into Chase Hall.
And I really think Eskew just didn't have a good handle on the ball when he went up.
Now a little discussion over who committed the foul, and it was against the Bobcats. And Blaine Bryant.
That's his first, team's sixth.
21-19, Bowling Green leading. The 7 seed leading the 2 seed here in the opening round. As we tick toward halftime, 30 seconds to go, almost another steal. And they do get the steal. Blaine Bryant grabbed that like a tight end. Or a running back coming out of the backfield, whatever you want to say. And thrown away, but last touch by Clopton.
Yeah, Kuntz got a hand on that one and helped it out of bounds.
And a timeout taken by Bowling Green. They lead with 12.6 seconds to go in the half. 21-19 from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
The friendly and caring staff at Advanced Eye Care have just one goal in mind: to provide professional eye care for the entire family, from comprehensive eye exams to management of glaucoma and cataracts, refractive surgery to specialty contact lenses. You can count on Advanced Eye Care to provide vision for a lifetime. 3 locations to serve you: Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy, or visit online at aecmo.com. Doctors Denise Harvey, Jessica Downs, Jackie Mudd, and staff hope to see you soon at Advanced Eye Care.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Keolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
21-19, Bowling Green leading Clopton. What do we have, about 21 seconds to go? Or was it 12 seconds to go?
12.6.
There you go. Now it's back on the board. Bobcats with the ball and the lead after the timeout. See what Coach Smith drew up. Let's hold on. Everyone's got to tuck in their shirts.
You know, I was talking about this last week. They have to tuck in their shirts and look a different way, but they can wear the ugliest socks
right?
and shoes.
Charlton, no. Bryant fights for it, no. And finally, Evans comes up with it, and they're going to commit a foul with 5.7 seconds to go. And that was the 7th team foul, so now Evans can tie this game from the line if he can hit both. Got to hit the first one first. The foul's on Jackson Charlton, his first.
Yeah. What an exciting game.
Cash has 5 points. He's 3 of 4 from the line. Student section may have thrown him off. Long pass ahead. Will they get the shot? Here it is. Off the glass. I think that maybe Drew Dalton thought it was a little closer to running out than it actually was. He still had about 2.5 seconds. Could have come in a little bit more on that. But Bowling Green has the lead over the 2 seed Clopton Hawks after 2 quarters. 21-19. The hosts lead the Hawks. And we'll have the halftime report for you next on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castiles be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
21-19, Bowling Green, the 7th seed leading the 2-seed Clopton Hawks after 2 quarters here from the 98th Bowling Green Invitational. They're about to do the duck toss. I want to get in on this one night this week.
The chuck-a-duck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be fun. You think you could get it?
I think, well, we were talking about it, me and Corey, last night. We've got such a good angle from, and no one in front of us to throw off our shot.
Gotcha. So since I missed it, you're going to have to tell me how this chuck-a-duck works.
Everyone just throws a duck.
Oh.
And if someone gets it in, they win a prize. If no one gets it in, like last night, then they go with the closest 3 to the cylinder.
Okay, so like the fans in the stands just throw ducks.
Yeah, you buy ducks before the game.
Huh.
And then whoever's closest or gets one in is the winner. All right, 21-19. Our keys to the game was Clopton can't sleep on Bowling Green. I don't think they did that, but Bowling Green has been a lot more responsible with the basketball than we've seen so far this year. Only one blatant turnover that I've seen at all in the first half of this ballgame. That's way down for this Bowling Green squad.
Well, obviously I missed the first quarter transitioning between gyms, but what I noticed here in the second is Bowling Green seems to be very aggressive going after those forcing those turnovers and doing so without committing a foul in the process.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of fouls in that first half. No one with more than one, which is a surprise for Bowling Green as well. In fact, Clopton may have only committed 3 fouls, but Chase Hall has 2 of them. So he's got the most fouls of anyone in this ball game as the Ducks go toward the middle of the gym. But really, it's kind of reversed roles. Bowling Green is being exciting offensively, tenacious defensively, and they're taking care of the ball.
And that's all you can ask for. I also noticed here in the second quarter, Clopton, team that normally doesn't struggle from the free throw line, is struggling big time this evening.
Yeah, true. And they only scored 5 points in the second quarter and missed 4 of 5 free throw opportunities.
So you throw those in there, and Clopton still has the lead here at the half.
Exactly. 21-19, 5.5 to go before we start the second half of this ball game. We'll come back with first half scoring on the other side of this break on the Eagle 102 halftime report.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Kellyman of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
21-19, Bowling Green leads as the band plays here at the half. Even without Olivia in the band tonight, they sound pretty good.
Oh, she the big difference maker, tooting her own horn?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, she's off with Quiz Bowl tonight.
Oh,
so
I'm sure they're racking up another win.
I haven't got any reports yet. Those things go long.
They do.
Those meets, because you play multiple schools and everything.
So when he says he hasn't got a report, that also means April hasn't been thrown out yet. So good to know.
Well, there you go. 21-19, our score after 2 quarters, and the first half scoring numbers for the Hawks: 5 points for Cash Evans, 2 for Jordan Genoa, and the other 12 for Tyler Kuntz. Only 5 points in the second quarter for Clopton. They led 14-9 after 1, but trail here at the half. Bowling Green, 2 points from Zach Gibson, 3 for Drew Dalton, and then 8 points each for Jace Eskew and Blaine Bryant, including the big dunk. A couple of threes for Eskew in the first half as the Bobcats are upset-minded, leading by 2 after 2 quarters.
Before we get back into basketball action, I want to remind you that Wednesday's closings and cancellations at this time include school closings for Bonsell, Bowling Green, and Clopton. Those are the ones that have officially been reported to KJFM Radio. Make sure you stay tuned. When weather takes a turn for the worst, you can find updated lists online anytime at kjfmradio.com. Now, I want to point out, Bowling Green school for tomorrow is canceled. That does not mean Bowling Green tournament for tomorrow is canceled at this time.
So you just got to stay tuned to KJFM and KJFMradio.com.
That's right. We'll continue to pass those
as
along.
we get closer, because we're still 24 hours out from that, pretty much.
We are, and I think that some of the thinking is, talking to some people earlier, is that we may get the snow, but it's going to be warm enough and may be melted by the time it's time for teams to travel. So,
yeah, when the buses start running at 5:30 in the morning. That's a lot different than when the buses start running to the tournament at 4:30 in the afternoon.
And we can add Silex High School to that list of closings as well. They just announced that as well. So again, we're continuing to update that on KJFMradio.com as well. Stay tuned.
And did you walked from one gym to the other. Did you look outside? Is there anything yet?
I did not see anything. I will honestly say that I didn't look either. I was trying to get in here because I knew this was going to be an exciting game.
That sounds like a Maddie job.
Yeah.
She's not doing anything.
No, absolutely not.
21-19, Bowling Green leading Clopton after 2 quarters. And we'll be back with the second half after this on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Start of the second half, Kane Evans with the first 2 points and ties this game at 21 between the Hawks and the Bobcats. Mark Fronick, Marianne Eberhardt, cast of thousands here for KJFM this week at the 98th Bowling Green Invitational. Gam gets it back to Starks to Gibson. Gibson, top of the key, over to Gam. Now up top for Starks. Marcus puts up the tray off the mark, and the rebound is grabbed by Gibson. Turnaround shot, it's good.
Zach Gibson with another 2 to regain the lead for the Bobcats.
23-21, a minute gone here in the third. The band wraps up their night. They head for the exits. That shot no good, and Jace Eskew with the long rebound, but blocked down by Kuntz, but right back to Gibson, and Bowling Green continues their march.
I tell you what, it would be in Bowling Green tournament fashion for the 7 seed to upset the number 2 seed.
It would be.
The girls about did it last night.
Uh-huh. Out high with it is Gam. Clopton kind of standing around a little bit. Kick out. Here's Bryant from the free throw line. A little long on that one, and Genuine the board for the Hawks. He goes to the floor, but we're going to have a foul, I think, on Blaine Bryant.
So that'll be number 2, and it is on Bryant.
Second foul. First of the half against the Bobcats. Here's Hall for Kuntz on the left point. Askew kind of had his arm hooked a little bit. Drop it down now for Evans. Kick out for Kane to the near side. To Hall, and stolen. Starks tipped that to himself about 8 times. Marcus through 2 defenders. Good! How did he scoop that one in?
I have no idea.
His first 2 points tonight, and the lead is 4 for Bowling Green.
Call that tournament magic.
Yeah. Look what I can do. Here's Kuntz. Low blocks, gets it back to Cash. Cash out high over to the far side now for Genuine. Holds it high. Genuine to the baseline, gives it back to Cash. Evans to the corner for Genuine. He moves to the high block, shot no good. Kane has the ball go off his hands and out of bounds. Back to Bowling Green, who enjoy a 4-point lead here at home.
You know, Coach Tony Francis said, obviously he was worried about Bowling Green, but he also pointed out that the teams on this end of the bracket are so good that some team, a good team, is going to go home 0-2 in this tournament.
That's true. Here's Gibson. Drops it off for Eskew. Eskew to Gam, now to Gibson. He steps inside 3 and puts it through. He wanted to take that 3, but I think he was going to hit Blaine Bryant right in the face with it, or at least in the hair. So he stepped around him inside the 3-point line and drains the 2. Here's Kuntz. To Hall in the corner. He dribbles out. Free throw line across the key. Drops it off for Kane Evans. He step out of bounds.
And they're calling a foul. They waved it off. Real quick, at halftime in the other gym, North Callaway and Winfield. It's a tight one. Winfield leads by 1, 26-25.
There you go. The foul was on Gibson, his first. Here's a long 3. Kuntz, no. Uncontested rebound for Blaine Bryant. Blaine across the line. Kind of lost control, so he kicks it back to Starks. Starks has it again. 4:24 to go here in the third quarter. Over to the far side. Gam. Kick out for Gibson. Back to Gam. In the corner, dribbles out to the high blocks to Starks for 3. In and out. A little too flat off the back iron and back out. Bryant just rode Chase Hall all the way up the floor.
Yeah, he did.
Midway point of the third quarter, 27-21, Bowling Green. Cash steps inside 3. Pass tip to Chase Hall. He'll put up the tray. It rattles down. Chase Hall with a 3. That tightens things up a bit.
Do I have that as his first points of the night? Is that correct?
That is correct. 27-24. Part of the reason why Bowling Green's ahead. Here's Gibson. Scoops it off to Starks. Starks out high over to the far side for Gam. Gam to Eskew. Works against Kuntz. Now back to Gam. Brandon Gam out high. Switches spots with Gibson. Hands it to Starks. Starks wearing number 50 tonight. There's a three. It's good. Marcus with a tray. 5 points in the quarter. 30-24 Bowling Green. 5 minutes gone here in the third quarter. To the near side for Genuine. Puts a pass out for Cash Evans. Over to the far side for Chase Hall. Hall works against Gibson. To Kane out high. Now for Kuntz, open lane to the hoop, and he scores. First points of the second half.
Give him 14 on the night.
4-point game with the Bobcats ahead. Gam for Eskew. Just inside the three-point line at the top of the key. Now he stutter steps, takes it to the hoop, but a foul on the floor against the Hawks. Going to be Kuntz. 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. The first on Tyler Kuntz.
Still a very clean basketball game being played here. Still 2:29 to go, as you mentioned, in the third, and still 3 fouls total between the two teams.
Yeah, we didn't have many fouls in the first game either. Off the inbound and another foul. This one's going to send Drew Dalton to the line for the first time tonight.
And just like that, it jinxed it.
It happens. 2:28 to play in the third quarter to the line. The foul, by the way, was the third on Chase Hall. Yeah. So we talked about it at halftime. He was the only player with 2 now. The only player with 3 in the free throw shot. No good, and we're going to have a timeout before that second shot. 30-26, 2:28 to go in the third. Bowling Green leading Clopton from the Bowling Green Invitational at Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender. High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Second shot after the timeout is good for Dalton. He's got 4 points, 31-26. You know another thing, and most people probably don't even think about this, that's cool about the Bowling Green tournament.
What's that?
Is you pick up a program here in 2023, it looks exactly as the same as one from 1992.
Yes, it does.
The same template, and a double dribble called on Malik Marshall. Because I know you have a lot of those old programs.
1991 is the first one I have. I have one for every year since then.
It is just the exact same look. From that red cover to the team photos, everything is the same.
Which reminds me, I do have to get my 2023 version.
Yep. Here's Blaine Bryant with it for the Bobcats out high. And, the mullets are probably the same as that 1991
Probably.
book.
Probably.
Yeah.
The teams are definitely different. Back then, the girls only played, had 4 teams in it.
Mm-hmm. Dalton blocked, and Kuntz comes out the backside with it. Long pass ahead for Genuine. Genuine guarded by Starks, stripped by Starks. Bowling Green wants this one. They want to stay in this high school gym. And a foul called, I think, on Marshall.
I think Genuine.
Genuine. He was the first one by him. Got that swipe in.
Really, Coach Tony Francis has got to be a tad bit upset with Genuine for not following through on that one. He stopped and gave Starks too much time to defend that.
Well, he comes out. Replaced in this ball game after having the ball stolen from him and committing the foul. Here's Bryant, free throw line extended to Gibson. A couple of ball fakes on Chase Hogg, gives it back to Bryant at the free throw line. Scoops it out to Eskew. Coach Smith backed away from that one. He thought it was coming at him. Eskew, kick out. Here's a three for Dalton. Misses everything. And the rebound grabbed by Cash Evans. Evans hands it off. Now gets it to Kane. Kane, wide open lane to the basket, and he puts it in. That's his first bucket of the night. 31-28. Found 45 seconds of the third quarter here from the Bowling Green Invitational. Opening round action, 98th edition. Starks out high for Eskew. Over to the far side, through Dalton to Gibson. Gibson for Starks. Marcus looking for a lane, goes to the hoop, hard off the glass, and the rebound swept to the corner where it's picked up by Chase Hall. To Kane, back to Chase, down to 20 seconds to go. Over the far side now, back to Cash. Cash free throw line, shot a little long, and the rebound out of bounds is going to stay with the Hawks with 12.2 seconds to go, and they'll have a last look here at the basket to try and pull within one or tie the game with a three.
So Aiden Grody checks in now for the Bobcats, and Genowine returns for Marshall. Bryant taking a seat for the Bobcats.
Big body in there. Here's Kane against Dalton. Just hooks it over him, puts it in. It's a one-point game. Kane coming alive here at the end of the third quarter. 31-30, and that will do it for three quarters. So Clopton shaves 1 point off the Bowling Green lead. It's now a one-point game as we head to the fourth from the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, Hayden's Motorsports, and La Crosse Lumber Company.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the fourth quarter, 31-30, Bowling Green leading Clopton. Opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational here in 2023. 2 years shy of 100.
Yep, it's been exciting, that is for sure.
Fouls not really an issue
Nope.
for either team.
You know, we had this in the other gym. We got down to less than 2 minutes, and all of a sudden everybody had to start fouling because they needed those shots at the free throw line.
Bowling Green with the 1 point lead and the ball to start the fourth. Gibson hands it off for Grody. Aiden, free throw line extended. Has nowhere to go with it. Now back to Jace Eskew. Good ball fake, finds some room, puts up the three, drains the three.
Eskew is hot from behind the arc tonight.
Back to a 4 point lead, 34-30 with 7:33 to go here in regulation. Had a close one over in the first game of the night in the middle school gym as Van Far outlasted Louisiana by a bucket. Oh, man, good pass, good execution there on the cut by Tyler Kuntz. Makes it a 2 point game.
Back and forth we go.
34-32, 45 seconds gone, 50 seconds gone here in the fourth. Here's Starks. Dribbles out of the near corner, back up top for Drew Dalton. Pass now for Gibson. Gibson, that shot no good, and the rebound by Cash. To Hall, now to Genowine. Bowling Green not quite as quick coming back on defense, but they've done the job. Kane now for Hall. Clopton trying to wear down Bowling Green a little bit. Watch those hands, Aiden. Kick out. Three for the lead is good. Chase Hall, his second tray of the night.
And it's a 1 point lead now for Clopton at 35-34.
6:20 to play. Trying to sell a charge there. Stark shot short. Grody the rebound. And we're going to have a foul against the Hawks. That's on Genowine.
We're going to have the three returning to the game for Bowling Green, including Charlton Gam and Neil Rainey. Grody, Gibson, and Dalton take a seat.
Going with a little height right now for the Bobcats. Here's Rainey with it. Kick out to the near side. Here's Charlton. Jackson for Jace Heskew. Couple of good moves, but can't shake Kane. Now gets to the hoop, kicks it to the corner instead of going up. The three just kind of dies on the rim and falls out, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson Charlton.
Yep.
He looked shocked, but everyone else in the gym knew he committed the foul.
Yeah, sometimes it's just something as simple as a smack on the hand. That's all there is to it.
Yep. 35-34. Clopton leading. They've trailed most of the game. 5:42 left in regulation. Chase Hall out high with it to Kane. Hands it off for Kuntz. Tyler Kuntz to the far side, tipped and almost taken, and a little slow getting up there was Gam. Here's a three from the corner. Genuine in and out, and the rebound grabbed by Charlton. Tips it up ahead with a touch pass to Jace Heskew. Goes around his man, can't hit the shot. Charlton fighting for the rebound and taken away by Genuine. Ahead to Kane, and we're going to have a foul on Marcus. Starks commits the personal. 5:13 to go. His second foul. Clopton continues to lead by one. Here's Hall. Bounce pass for Tyler Kuntz. For Kane. Now to Hall. To the baseline. Genuine goes back. Ooh, two-hand push from Kuntz there on Askew. No call. And the rebound, or a ball tipped loose. Still on the floor. Kicked all over the place. How do you not call a kick ball? That went off of 3 feet. And Hawks are going to get it, and that's the right call there. It was last touch by the Bobcats.
It is, if you don't count all the kicks in between.
Yeah. I'm just ISOing on the last touch.
I feel like we had turned this basketball game into a soccer match there for a moment.
Well, you know, the World Cup concluded, a month and a half ago? Still got the World Cup fever.
There you go.
Here's Hall to the far side for Genuine. On high for Kane. Lob pass, Kuntz off the glass, good. Tyler Kuntz having himself a night. 37-34, timeout on the floor. 4:17 to go as Clopton has pulled ahead of Bowling Green here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, Alicia Koenig, owner and broker of Remax Realty Shop, and Kraus Realty.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Little run here by the Hawks. They pulled ahead of the Bowling Green Bobcats by 3. Over to the far side, here's Gibson after the timeout. To Starks. Starks goes to the hoop, scoop, no. And another rebound on the defensive end by Evans to Kuntz. Good job by Gam coming back and just changing the lane. Prevented an easy basket for Kuntz.
Gam is so quick. A lot of times you just don't see him coming.
Out high with it is Kane to Cash. Nothing there for him. Kicks it to the corner and taken. Here comes Askew on the steal. To Starks to the hoop. Good. I thought maybe they were going a little too fast there, but Starks has 7 points here in the second half. It's a 1-point game at 37-36. 3:15 to play. Ball goes to the floor, and it's going to be tied up for a jump ball.
Possession arrow stays with the Hawks.
Every time you do it, though.
That's right.
You either get the arrow or get the ball. And they'll wipe up some of the sweat. They got the little
sweeper somewhere.
Yeah, one on each end of the floor. And now Coach Tony Francis wants to talk about it. His Hawks lead the Bobcats by 1, 37-36, with 3:12 to go in regulation on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Southside, Castile's Color Wheel, and Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
37-36. Hey, Liv's back from Quiz Bowl. Bowling Green
She is.
beat both Louisiana and Clopton down at Louisiana tonight.
So congratulations to the Bowling Green Quiz Bowl team on the victory.
3:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bowling Green down a point. Clopton with the ball. Cash Evans to inbound. Almost lost it as Hall recovers. To Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz lobs it for Cash. Cash to the hoop. Yes, and a foul. That's more like the moves we expect from Cash Evans.
Absolutely.
The foul was the second on Zach Gibson. And the Clopton lead is 3, could be 4 after this free throw.
Looking for the and one.
And that hit the support rope. Won't count. He has missed 3 of his last 4 from the free throw line dating back to the second quarter. Clopton, they shoot their free throws a little bit better in this ball game. They're up by 7 or 8. Instead, Eskew drains a 3.
Until Jace Eskew answers.
We're tied at 39, 2:45 to go in regulation. A 2-7 matchup. Not supposed to be this close, but this bracket is close. 1 through 7 have a chance to win this tournament. Here's Genowine, and he's fouled. They're going to get Starks, or they're going to get Gibson.
You know, really.
I think it's Gibson.
Yeah.
His third. And that was the 6th team foul against the Bobcats, so the next one will be 1-1. So this is a 2-shot foul for Jordan Genowine. And the first shot rims out.
Well, we talked about free throw shooting, so important. And tonight, the Hawks just aren't doing it there.
Second shot. And he missed them both. Eskew the rebound. We're still tied. Here comes Bowling Green with Gibson. He's going to spot up the 3. Off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Cash for Clopton. Ahead to Chase Hall. Ball's loose. Stolen by Gibson. Thought about the 3. Gives it to Bryant over the far side for Eskew. Back up top for Gam. Gam back. Oh, didn't give it to Gibson. Took it to the hoop. What? He could have gone up on the short side. He went around. Now it's stolen by Bryant. No. How about Gam again? Out the far side. And a timeout taken by Bowling Green with 1:57 to go. Some weird basketball the last 15 seconds. We're tied at 39 here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Kara and Cliff at Show Me Caviar LLC, County Market, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
39 all here in the fourth quarter, and I think Coach Craig Smith trying to calm his team down a little bit.
Yeah, really, and it kind of comes back to Mark. We've talked about it, I don't know how many times out playing. Sometimes taking the better shot is more important than just taking a shot. I mean, you can work that ball around the arc. You can be patient, set up your offense and run it, and you're going to have a better outcome than everybody crashing the boards and trying to tip everything back in.
And I really think that Gam thought that the Evans were coming for him.
Yep.
Passed up a layup for a reverse layup and missed it by 2 foot. Bowling Green was lucky to keep the ball after that. Here's Gam. Hands it off for Eskew. Over to the far side for Brandon. Gam takes the point now. Directs a little traffic. Down to 1:45 to play in regulation. Here's Gibson with it. Gibson to Starks at the edge of the free throw line. Now dribbles to the far wing.
Looks like it's just in clock killing mode at this point.
That's interesting. Gibson to Gam in the corner. Back out to Gibson now for Starks. Marcus, ball fake. And a blocking foul.
On Kings.
Yep. That's the second on Tyler with 1:24 to go.
And, of course, the call was on the floor, so not a shooting foul.
Fifth foul against the Hawks. Out high to Eskew. Now for Gam to Starks. Starks dribbles off the wing. Back to Brandon Gam to Marcus again. Ball fake. Thought about the three, gives it off to Eskew. Over to the far side, Gibson. Down to 1:07 to play. Gibson to the hoop, floats one, scores. Zach Gibson has 8. Bowling Green ahead by 2. 41-39, 56 seconds to go. Timeout was called, and then Cash Evans hit the floor. He was like, what just happened? 41-39. The Bobcats lead the Hawks. 56.9 seconds to go here from the opening round of the Bowling Green tournament on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
41-39, Bowling Green leads Clopton.
And before we get back into basketball action, just want to update closings and cancellations so far for tomorrow include reported officially to KJFM, schools closed Bonsell, Bowling Green, Clopton, Silex, and St. Clement. Remember, when there is inclement weather, KJFM Radio is your first place to turn. You can always find an updated list of closings and cancellations online at kjfmradio.com.
Clopton ball, trailing by 2. 55 seconds to go now in regulation. Here's Genowine. We'll see if Clopton plays for the last shot. No, they drop it down. Cash to Hall. Hall knocked away by Starks. It'll stay with the Hawks with 42.2 seconds to go. What does Coach Francis have up his sleeve here? A lob pass out to Kane. Kane past Rainey to the hoop. No. And he'll shoot 2. How did that not go down?
I don't know, but they've got a tight one in the other gym, too. It's all 43 all over there as well. Ellsbury has also called off school for tomorrow.
So Kane to the line. The foul was on Gam, his second, and Kane gets this one to fall. So it's a 1-point game. 41-40. You know, Bowling Green, if they get the rebound here, we'll try and kill the clock. Off the support, so Bowling Green has the ball up by 1.
And that's the second time they've done that.
Yeah. That's definitely, I think, a home court advantage in the second half, you know. It seems like more of them are hit on this end than that end. Here's Gam with it. They tried to foul him, and there it is. Kuntz will pick up his 3rd. That's just the 6th team foul, so Bowling Green will have to get the inbound, and Clopton will have to foul him again. 34.3 seconds to go. 41-40 Bobcats. They come to Gam with it. And he's fouled by Kane Evans with 32.5 seconds to go. Gam to the line for a 1-and-1. He has no points tonight.
His work's been done defensively.
Yes, defensively and working that clock on the offensive end. 41-40. Bowling Green leads by 1. Gam hit. First point couldn't have been bigger. Makes it a 2-point game. This could protect against the 3. Off the glass and in.
Banked it in.
Down to 30 seconds. Clopton needs a 3 to tie now. Here's Kuntz. Down to 24 seconds. He traveled. Oh my. Little flex there from Chase Eskew after that play. 23.3 seconds to go. Malik Marshall replaces Chase Hall.
Gonna do a little offense for defense.
I think they want his length and his fouls out there.
Well, I know.
Long pass, tipped, and Gam gets it. Bowling Green can run a little clock here. Starks, he dunks it home. Marcus with a 2-hander. It's a 4-point lead or 5-point lead for Bowling Green. Here's a 3. Evans, no. Sideshow the rebound, and he's fouled immediately by Tyler Kuntz. Bowling Green's going to pull the upset.
Looking that way.
Barring a miracle, as Blaine Bryant will go to the line for a 1-and-1. The Bobcats poised to pull off the stunner here in the opening round of the tournament. 6.5 seconds to go. A dunk at the beginning, a dunk at the end, and a whole lot of great basketball in between here on men's opening round night. Bryant had the 2-hander off a steal, and it was the first 2 points of the ball game.
Wow.
And the shot is good. Got it to go. He's got 9 in the ball game. A 6-point lead for the Bobcats. Here's one more. He hit them both.
And that kind of basically took care of the basketball game.
Back the other way. Down to 4 seconds. Hall for 3. No. And put back. Kuntz, who had a big night. He got to 20 with that bucket. But Bowling Green wins it by a final of 47-42. The number 7 seed knocks off the number 2 seed here in the opening round of the Bowling Green Invitational. And we'll be back with the postgame for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan. At Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, we take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
What a stunner, Marianne. Bowling Green, the 7th seed over the 2 seed Clopton, 47-42. And I don't think Clopton took Bowling Green too lightly. I don't think they slept on Bowling Green. I think Bowling Green has hit another gear and are playing a lot better than a 7 seed at this point in the season.
Well, Gordon and I were talking about it in the other gym, and really, we've known it for years. Bowling Green boys and girls both. It's a whole other matchup when you get to the Bowling Green tournament.
Yeah.
It's almost like a different team shows up. The best the teams are here during the Bowling Green Invitational Tournament, and I think the boys proved it tonight.
It's a stunner for sure as the Bobcats win this one by 5. You had the big dunk by Blaine Bryant to start the night. You had the big dunk by Marcus Starks to finish the night. And Bowling Green just never got sloppy. The turnovers were never an issue. They were the ones controlling the pace of the game. They were forcing Clopton to do things that weren't comfortable on the offensive end. Every button was pushed the right way for Coach Craig Smith tonight, and the boys followed and did what they needed to do to knock off Tony Francis's Hawks.
And to be honest with you, Mark, I was just going through and counting, and basically what I have here, and it's probably not even correct, but from what I kept score, Clopton did not do well from the free throw line.
Oh, no.
They missed at least 9 free throws, at least. There's probably more than that. But you look at that, there's 9 free throws. That gets you an even bigger lead. I mean, you're well ahead of Bowling Green at that point. So I think there's probably even more. Like I said, I wasn't here for the first quarter, so didn't get those. But we talk about it all the time. Free throws make and break games. And tonight, they definitely broke the Hawks.
I've got 5 of 13 in the ball game. So, I mean, I may be missing some. I'm trying to do quick math here.
Well,
but
you're fine, too. And like I said, I was coming in.
But same thing, missing 8 or 9 of them, and then you end up falling by 5.
Yes.
But, I mean, you can't really blame it on the Hawks' deficiencies because Bowling Green was just good tonight.
Absolutely. And tell you what, great defense tonight from the Bobcats. They were able to keep, Chase Hall, basically, he was limited to 6 points. They were able to keep the Evans brothers really off the glass quite a bit, held them in scoring as well. So, I mean, defensively, the Bobcats were just stellar.
47-42, the 7-seed Bobcats over the 2-seed Hawks. We'll finish up our scoring and run down what's going on the rest of, tomorrow as we get into ladies semifinal action. It's all coming up here on the Eagle 102 postgame show.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by N Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
47-42 our final as Bowling Green pulls the upset, beating the 2-seed Clopton Hawks. Our final scoring numbers in this ballgame for the Hawks: 20 points for Tyler Kuntz, 9 for Cash Evans, 6 points for Chase Hall, 5 for Kane Evans, and 2 points for Jordan Genowine in this contest. For Bowling Green, 14.9 for Jace Eskew. He and Blaine Bryant, the only players in double figures. Bryant had 10. 9 points for Marcus Starks, 8 for Zach Gibson, 4.9 for Drew Dalton, and 2 for Brandon Gam to round out the scoring as Bowling Green wins this one.
Gam's 2 points may have been the biggest of the night, though.
The 2 free throws there when the pressure was on. for sure those were big ones as Bowling Green pulls the upset 47-42 over the Clopton Hawks in regulation. So a big win for the Bobcats. They stay in the high school gym for the rest of the week. Clopton going over to the middle school gym where they'll play
they'll play the loser of the North Callaway Winfield game, and right now Winfield is leading North Callaway 53-48 with 45 ticks to go. So if this continues to hold true, it'll be Bowling Green taking on Winfield on Thursday night, where Clopton takes on North Callaway.
Yeah, that would be another upset with the 6 leading the 3 seed.
Yeah.
Over in the middle school gym. The early game in the middle school gym was also a tight one. Banfar, the 5 seed over the 4 seed Louisiana, 30-28. Banfar, of course, continuing their recent success. They won the Palmyra tournament with a very low-scoring game just like that. I think it was 35-34 or something like that.
Something very close to it. And I think a last-minute buzzer shot from Nikos Conaway.
Yeah, so they continue their surge, beating Louisiana. So Louisiana will take on the 8 seed Silex on Thursday in the middle school gym, while Banfar will take on Ellsbury, who beat Silex 77-46 in the first game over here in the high school gym tonight. So another big night of action. The first round, usually not this fun. It was fun.
No, yeah, it's been a good
this
time
year here at the 98th Bowling Green Invitational.
Well, and of course we talked about, the amount of talent and close competition between the boys and the girls, all the way around, where basically 1 through 7, and really you could even see an 8 upset. Obviously, we're through the night, so we know they're not going to, but anybody could take the championship game.
That's for sure. Tomorrow we're back on the air at 5:15. The ladies semifinals, the championship semifinals from the high school gym, Ellsbury and North Callaway. That's the 1 against the 5 seed. And then the late game will be Winfield Silex, as Winfield, the 2 seed, taking on the 3 seed Silex at a scheduled start time of 6:50. In the middle school gym, the consolation semis have Banfar and Clopton at 5:30, 5:15 pregame, and then Bowling Green and Louisiana. And the Lady Cats better look out for Louisiana.
Absolutely. They have played phenomenal as well.
That is a real tough matchup for Bowling Green if they want to stay in their home tournament, because Louisiana could have easily been on the championship side of the bracket. I mean,
that was a close game as well. There's a 64-57 win by Silex, and it was back and forth quite a ways towards the end as well. So before we escape tonight, again, want to remind you, closings, cancellations reported at Eagle 102 at this time. Schools closed for tomorrow and Wednesday: Bonsell, Bowling Green, Clopton, Ellsbury, Silex, and St. Clement. But we can't stress enough, just because Bowling Green doesn't have school tomorrow does not mean anything has changed with the tournament at this time. So remember, as inclement weather heads to the area, stay tuned to KJFM Radio. And, of course, you can always find an updated list online anytime at kjfmradio.com.
And I think we're on the shallow edge of any predicted snowfall up in the northern Lincoln and Pike County areas, but we've got teams coming from outside the area.
Absolutely.
So definitely stay tuned to KJFM and KJFMradio.com for the latest updates.
I'm going to go ahead and call this with 9
is this like an election?
It is.
Are we in the situation room here?
I think
We're going to Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah, with 9.5 seconds to go, Winfield leads North Callaway 57-51. I mean, it's still a 2-possession game. Actually, Winfield just made a free throw shot and makes it 58-51. Very few times do they come back from those. So
it looks like it's going to be Bowling Green and Winfield on Thursday in the championship semifinal, North Callaway and Clopton in the consolation semis of this 98th Bowling Green Invitational.
That one is final. It's Winfield 58, North Callaway 51. So there you go. See, I was right for once.
Yeah, you got it. You got it for sure. And we update our brackets, and then we wrap things up here from this men's opening round night of the 98th Bowling Green Invitational. Lots of upsets, lots of great action. Let's hope for more tomorrow in ladies semifinal nights. 47-42 Bowling Green over Clopton. That'll wrap things up for Marianne, Mark, everyone at Eagle 102. Thanks for listening to the 98th Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio. With studio